LPVO, ACOG. LPVO. Which one's better? Which one should you use? Who cares? Why do you have one or the other? Why? Really, that's the question you gotta ask yourself. Why would I choose this? Why would I choose this one? They're both extremely capable. And the answer doesn't matter all that much. Because if you do what you should be doing and actually getting out to the range and shooting and putting the reps on the gun and the optic and figuring out what the capabilities and limitations of that are, it doesn't matter all that much. Because each one has pros and cons. That's been established, right? If each one has pros and cons, you have to figure what they are. Figure out what they are for yourself. You can't just listen to me or listen to somebody else say like, oh, well, the pro of the ACOG is that it's lightweight and robust. The con of it is the short eye relief. Okay, you go do that. Figure that out. Because maybe it's not a big deal for what you need. And if it's not a big deal, well then cool. Maybe that's a tool that's better off for you. It's pick one, give it a whirl. If you don't like it, sell it. Get another one. Try that one out. I mean, you pick one of these, you pick an LPVO. Your entire personality is not based on a friggin' LPVO. If you like it, cool. If not, sell it and buy a friggin' ACOG. Just do it. You can update your decision. It's such a ridiculous conversation. I just hear people go back and forth, particularly on the internet, obviously. The trolls do the trolling and everyone's going at each other's throat. Like, you are not the ACOG. You are not an LPVO. Use them both. Figure out what works and what doesn't work for you, the individual. That's a beautiful thing about it. You like this one now? You don't like it a month and a year from now. Whatever. Get another. Sell it. Get your money back. Use that to buy the other one. And in the process of doing all that, guess what you've become? More knowledgeable, more well-rounded, more experienced, a better human overall. All right? Isn't that the goal? So who really cares whether it be LPVO or ACOG? I don't even need to get into the pros and cons of either or for this video. It's just more of a rant session and my take on this whole conversation as a whole. It doesn't matter because a lot of work has been done with this thing and through a sight that's not there, right? You can do a lot of work with iron sights because these things are just superpowers. It's literally what they are. They're superpowers. You're increasing the human eye's capability to see at distance. 4 times in this case, 1 to 6 times in this case, right? Well, not 1 time. You get what I mean, right? 6 times in this case. That's amazing. It's amazing. And if you want more magnification and you've already got an ACOG, well, I mean, here you go. Handheld, 10 by right here. Now I got the best of both worlds, and I can look at something without pointing a rifle at it, right? But I don't even need to get into the pros and cons that far. Make a decision. Buy one. If you don't like it, sell it. If you like it, keep it. Use it. You know, your time is better off spent learning the reticle. Spent learning how to call wind. Spent learning how to range estimate with your eye. How do I use my reticle to range estimate so that I can put rounds on target in a quicker, more efficient manner? Right? Like this, it's a high school argument. As I think it's Travis Haley or Pat Mack, one of the two. It's a high school argument. Pick one and use it. Pick one and use it. Get to the range. Shoot it. Figure out what you like and what you don't like. Have an actual well-informed decision based on a bit of your own personal experience and not listening to what other people say. I love the ACOG. It's a great optic. It's great. Genuinely so. I love an LPVO. Primary arms 1 to 6. It's cheap. $300. It's a great optic. It's a superpower in a tube. That's what it is. I got red dots on both of them. That's kind of implied at this stage in the game, is it not? You're going to be running multiple sets of optics, right? I mean, I prefer this setup personally, piggybacked. That's what I'm going to do with my SCAR here. I got a, I don't know who, maybe Vertilia, I think. Ring mount, running on 12 o'clock for a variety of reasons that I won't get into now. But we have multiple things going on. Make it what you want. They both have pros and cons. Figure them out. A pro to me might be a con to you. Use it. Figure it out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Both of these have been very capable systems. You are the limiting factor in this equation, right? When you can outshoot your optic, then maybe you need a new one. But there ain't a whole lot of people that are outshooting this ACOG. You're just not. Most people aren't. And if you do, good on you, right? Awesome. Go get something else. Or keep it and throw it on a different upper. Or get a different rifle. Like, the world is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. Just have your own personal reasons why you're choosing one or the other. Or don't, and just do what your favorite internet person says. Or you could just be super based and run irons out to 600 plus, right? Because if you can do that, 4x is a whole different world. I mean, they're both fantastic. You figure out your own personal limitations to where the equipment is what's limiting you. And then once you hit that level, that capability, if you will, look into expanding your abilities with equipment. But until then, I mean, you're going to be served up with either or. Either or, they're going to get your job done, right? And I really like that phrase, high school argument. Just shoot your stuff, use your stuff, know why you're doing what, and develop an actual foundation of your own experience information. Know your why. All right. I think that's the rant complete. Hope you got something out of it. Go shoot. Go shoot.